Yeet!
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. On the visiting sideline, it's Kyle Shanahan, who's gotten the Niners to the Super Bowl twice during his tenure, each time knocked off by Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. On the other side, the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His team looking for a spark, hoping. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every level, and man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defense. Man in motion here is Jennings. Back to the air is Purdy. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. And he's going to be marked out. McCaffrey. And he'll go down. Back at the
For in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. I had it set up. A 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. To the goal line. And the kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback. See, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1.
All season, I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches.
For a Seahawks. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll take this one in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him.
To attempt the extra point. And he missed it. That's a red. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. Season last year, and now the questions of, is this roster as good as it was a couple of years ago?
Well, I think right now San Francisco's deleting. Extensions start getting holdouts. All the things that come when you have success as an organization, and they're dealing with a lot of these moving parts. I still think they are even after they give them the new money. So I think these are a lot of the questions that are swirling in San Francisco. But if healthy on both sides of the ball, and Kyle Shanahan for
40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken. the gun. Here's Purdy. That ball is caught up.
First down, 49ers.
Play fake to the cap. Down, Purdy. He'll be hit as he... Purdy using the pop pass. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he's caught by Pearson. And a good 1-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the 49ers extend their lead to 10-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you high pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So here are the... They lose the tiebreak for the division title to the Rams, while 1 game short of the Packers to that number 7 seed. But this is an organization that feels like it's next era. It's
in this gamble of trading Geno Smith. And Geno Smith brought them a lot of stability post-Russell Wilson. He was a guy they loved in the locker room, big on big. It's a home run. So I think those are a lot of the questions that swirl. They're talented, they're young on both sides.
Fourth down, the Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Fair catch signal so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. He'll struggle to get the... Throwing is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. First and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Purdy.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike. And the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's the 49ers with... Shotgun snap to Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Deep breath now. Disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack. That might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners will extend their lead.
For 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish?
You just are reminded of how quick things change. I don't think anybody in the country thought the 49ers would be the last place team in this division last year. It shows you, one, how changeable it has been.
NFC a year ago, and then to find themselves 6 and 11 at the bottom. They're a little weaker, your path is stronger. There's so many elements, the way the NFL schedule is set up, it's all tied. If you're good, they're trying to bring you back down. We got to give them a lot of credit.
And what I love about this division, Greg, is the different philosophical challenges that defenses see. We know predictability of Kyler Murray, plus the physicality that Seattle has played with. You've got to have a lot of clubs in your bag to play defense in the NFC West.
Division, you have to be able to play really top-tier defense, to your point, because all 6 of those games, you play all 3 of those at home, and it's going to be fun to follow and see who comes out on top.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And they'll work.
And it brings up 3rd.
They'll motion the tight end right. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Oh, he goes. He cannot get Great job down there. Head out for their next possession. Going, obviously, the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. You talked 35-yard line. I don't know. Does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going for it on fourth down, not settling for spread. But now, all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kickoff when I could give you the ball at the 35, or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone 5-yard line? So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to touchdowns kick less field goals because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, I'm so happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the
Touchdown where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival, so you won a coin toss and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten a stop overtime. Let's finish it. We don't need to. Let's let the guys finish it on the field a lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significant.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Following the sack, it is 3rd and long. Darnold to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with one. Going to bring up 4th down. What a hit. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you first, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
To return is Ricky Pearsall. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's what, okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? Look, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are.
Their season ended last year. They rattle off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team with that offense. Now, new defensive coordinator and Al Golden coming from the college ranks. Can he just make that defense in Cincinnati average? Because if they play a little bit better with that.
Why don't you flip it over? Who are the guys you're watching in the NFC?
You know, I think Dallas is going to find themselves just with the fact that I know the division is profile, big splash team of last year. Do they regress to the median? Time will tell. But I think healthy Dallas. I think Dallas has a chance. I think San Francisco always is going to be a team, again, dealt with their own injuries last year. McCaffrey, Hunt, they missed out last year. I wouldn't be shocked to see them back in it again this year.
That is fielded at the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Complete to the forward Buckeye, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. The 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they go for a 1st and 10. Darnold. Throw right side, hauled in by Cut. And he is out of bounds.
23 Hawks. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw again is Darnold. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. For Sam Darnold, career touchdown pass 99. He's 1 away from 100, but that's number 1 as a Seahawk.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Pearsall gonna return it. He'll get this past the try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That's taken in by Jennings. The first of their timeouts, with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. The connection. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up second and 8.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. The ball 8 as they come up for third down. They'll throw again with Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
Let's go.
Purdy going to put it up again. This throw left side, caught by Kittle, the 38-yard line. Back to the air again is Purdy.
So there's really 3 areas that modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2,
on second down, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports.
Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the always dangerous Kyler Murray. He's got nobody open, so he'll just hot-foot it himself. 7 yards for the touchdown. The Cardinals just squeak by, 13-10 the final score. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's Trevor Lawrence. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Jags use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's a man, when he gets going, is one of the best in the game, Jonathan Taylor. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. And here's the scoreboard in the early window of the last week of the regular season. What I wouldn't give for an Octobox right now. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott here, likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more.
he ends up in New England and Cooper Kupp the Rams, but I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him, Devontae Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play, he can still run, he can still make every catch, he can still go up and compete at the high point. I think Day Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay, I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing.
Or now are Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, now the guy that is going to line up behind center for Seattle, Mike, is Sam Darnold. And of course, we all saw that incredible season he had last year in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson and that really dynamic Vikings offense. So now he goes to Seattle. I think he's going to have an inspired Cooper Kupp. He was let go from the Rams. And he's what everyone thought he was going to be coming out of college. He was a high draft pick of the New York Jets.
It's second down and 12. Into the hands of Valdez Scantling. That's a two.
Third and 2.
They'll try and run it with Walker. He'll have a first down inside the 10. Here's Walker. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. Down now here in the season opener. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a worst case. Give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score Seahawks 23, 49ers 13.
It's war as the kick's away. Here's Saul, gonna return it. And it'll be brought down. Pass drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Purdy, quickly to Ayuk. Here's 2nd down and 7. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
First down.
Energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Following the they run over center with Robinson. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the
4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now content. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
He's going to be taken down from the shotgun. It's Purdy in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense, nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
That's complete to kill the tight end.
49er first down.
1st and 10. Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here, 1st down and goal. Throwing is Purdy. And he can't get away. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And
what we saw here, not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Darren Reed working his way in about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good.
It's a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling.
They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a peek. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. A little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This one broken, and it is 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
1st down. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. A gain of 2nd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And on 3rd,
How efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
he is stopped in his tracks on that one. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. An incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out.
The whole
Gap assignment keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. This one complete. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead. It's Walker. And he'll manage to break it. Now Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
Your hand. Get into the hands of receiver. Run after catch. In this case, they should rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10.
They'll go again here with Charbonnet. Is a bit shaken up. Darnold. Quick one to Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be brought down just outside. This gets him a first down.
That's another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Walker.
2nd and 7 at the
From the
7.
shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get that one to them. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, and it's out. The Niners have got it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return. And throwing on 1st down is Purdy. And he got... Shotgun snap to Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to mark him down.
1st down.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Throw, right side, complete. Here's 2nd down and 5. Here's McCaffrey. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind
That threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That is Jordan Watkins. Now it's McCaffrey. Into space. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of your team a chance. They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here. It's all even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10.
The Seahawks offense. Darnold now on 1st and 10. Throw left
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing, Darnold. And this complete to Walker.
And 2.
Darnold to throw. And that is incomplete.
And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he will have the Seahawks first down. It wins on 4th and 2.
1st and 10.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Walker. Not much. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. And Jackson Smith and Jigba.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Here's Darnold. He'll get this out to his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Darnold to the air once more. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Good.
They've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And 10 coming up now. Now Walker. Good running inside the 25. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. To throw is Darnold. Flush to his right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Niners have got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a shocking finish. There are no flags, and this game is over.
Mike, in all my years of watching NFL games, I'm not sure if I've ever seen an ending quite like this. I understand the idea of you have the ball, let's avoid overtime and finish this game. But overtime has to be the worst-case scenario. Instead, this is a disaster, and it ends up costing them the game.
So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.